Good morning, boys. This is your daddy. Um, I started adding the double tap for both of you sometimes. I remember the double tap, sometimes I don't. Um, I was. This is actually a second take. I rarely do second takes. I told you that. But when I started recording, some reason it stopped. When you hear about what this is about, it's really weird. Even more so that it stopped. If you guys, when you get older, I'm sure this will be around because I was searching for something online, searching to see where some of my books are at, and I found that my books are on Goodread.com, and it's where you can post your books free and do all kind of fun stuff. You can meet the authors and everything. And I realized when I was looking through it, because I didn't think that I had this stuff still up here. I wrote a blog about my sleep problems. They're not really sleep problems. I guess they're dream problems. Um, and this blog was written in 2013. I'm gonna check something so I can do this real fast. It's still recording. Okay. I don't know why it stopped even more so then. I have a problem in my dreams, and it's been persistent since I was a kid. I'm just gonna paraphrase it. You can actually read this blog when you guys get older. Just search for Daddy's name, um, and go to goodreads.com. Search for my name. You'll find my blog. By then there might be a few more added because what happened today was really weird. Or yeah, I guess today in the middle of the night when I was sleeping. Since I was probably about 10, 11 years old, I started figuring out I can control some of my dreams to some aspect. Um, the first few times I was controlling it, it was me walking down the street. And actually, I know when it first started too. It started one time I was and this is not in the blog. Um, I was just a little kid and I was walking down the alley in my dream. And as I was walking down the alley, it slowly got darker. And I kept hearing a animal approach. I believe it was a tiger or a lion, one of the two. I can't tell the difference from sounds. Obviously, it is. And the funny thing is, all these when you dream, you're supposed to come from inside your own head with your own collection of memories and thoughts. And somehow I don't know which one it was, but it's all it's in my head. So, anyways, I dreamed that it was getting darker. My vision was getting darker. It wasn't like it was like movies when they fade out. Like they do that fading in and person is pitch black. And this cat or tiger just crouching. And I'm getting scared and scared and scared. And I mean, I woke up so afraid. I was like, oh hell no. And that was the first time I remember being scared, really, really bad dream. Like 'cause I was out of control. I didn't know what's going on. And that happened like 4 or 5 times. That dream happened, and it was weird because like I'd be just walking home in my dream or hang out with friends. All of a sudden, it just starts getting darker, and I hear it growling and approaching. And after a while, I think third, fourth time, I finally woke myself up because I mean, literally, the dream would get to the point where it's pitch black, and I still hear it approaching or growling at me. Um, so after about the fourth, fifth time, I think I woke myself up, and that's when I realized I can do that. The next time it happened, I was at um, McCarver Elementary in my dream, and I was older, so I was already out of elementary school. So I think I was in middle school, so I was done with McCarver. But I dreamed that I jumped. I was playing tetherball. I hit the ball, and the ball came back and hit me, and it knocked me on the ground. And when it knocked me on the ground, I bounced up kind of, but I bounced up way higher than actually because it's a dream, like 30 feet off the ground or something. And I was spinning in a circle as I was falling back to the ground, and I kept hitting the ground and bouncing back up. But every time I hit the ground, it hurt. I mean, like, oh, knock on my air, like, oh, and then, oh, and it was like I was like a human yo-yo hitting the ground or something. It was crazy, and I had that about 4 or 5 times before I learned I could wake myself up. And ever since then, I've been able to wake myself up pretty much on command. Um, so like I said, about 14 years old, I had this. In case you guys have these dream issues too, you understand it's hereditary, unfortunately. Um, and so um, I got to the point where I control them so much that when I was walking down the street in my dream or something, because in dreams you're usually a badass. Let's face it. Usually, I mean, if you they're not nightmares, they're the opposite. Okay, they're usually great. And I'm walking down the street and people try to fight me, and they throw their kung fu at me, with their voice not matching up. Then I will now kick your butt. you know, and so I blah 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 block them, kick their butts and stuff. And finally, only one person, and this is in the blog. Only one person ever challenged me in a dream because I told him, if they were ever winning and they hit me even once, I told them, hey, you better let me win or I'll wake up and you will not exist anymore, buddy. I don't think I exactly word like that, but I wake up and you be gone. And it used to always work out that way. I mean, they would stop beating me up. They would stop losing or winning and let me win because they didn't want to cease to exist. And finally, one guy he kept fighting back, and I was getting mad. I said, do you understand? I could wake up right now, and you won't exist no more. And he says, "Bull," something, pretty much, and kept fighting me. And I got mad, and I woke up. And ever since then, they never challenged again. They always let me win, and or let me be the hero, the villain, whatever I was doing. I was able to get away with in my dreams. And but I never forget the time that the guy challenged me because I was like, "That's not normal. How do they know that is a dream?" I mean, I know it's, again my subconscious, but why would it revert back to what it was before? Why would they keep challenging me? And so it started to scare me because I was thinking, maybe I'm in someone else's dream. Maybe this dream state is a real place. I just come around 15, 16 years old trying to understand all this. And it it stopped. They like I say they stopped challenging me, and I was always in charge until I hit probably about 30. And then they did start doing the sneaky stuff, started making me think I was asleep, awake. Things started becoming really awesome in my dreams, like I won the lottery or something, or I'm an NFL player. All these things would happen that would make me think I was wide awake, and I didn't want to leave because, I mean, you guys, you guys are still my dream. And when I had dreamed I had boys, I'm playing catch with them in the backyard. I didn't want to wake up from that. And at some point I would wake up because my body wakes me up, or of course, you guys do something crazy like I don't know, one of you would flip over the other one and catch the ball by doing a standing three, 720 flip or something. They're like, okay, wait, that's not physically possible. And then I would wake up, because I knew it wasn't real. But there were times where like I'd just be sitting down eating, I don't know, bowl of pasta, watching ESPN, you know, and there's no reason to wake up. It's just a good day. And um everything be perfect until I realize I can't read the screen because you can't read in your sleep usually. They say you can't. They say technically it's impossible because that part of your dream or part of your brain is turned off. But I've read in my dreams, so that's BS. I mean, it's very possible. I don't do it often. I mean, it's like one out of every, I don't know, 20 dreams I'm able to actually read something. But a lot of times it is blurry letters. A lot of times it's just garble. But that's what brings me to today's dream, which was weird. Um, my dreams have been so real that when I know I'm about to wake up, I try to grab stuff to bring it with me. Usually money. I ain't gonna lie. Usually if it's a stack of $100 bills or a briefcase with tons of money in there, or something. No, I want to bring this with me, or a new technology like new, or like Star Trek replicator. No, I want it. Keep it. I try to wake up with it, and of course, I wake up mad and disappointed because it's not there in my hands. But the blog explains a situation where I actually woke up. Well, I thought I woke up 3 or 4 times where I literally was dreaming. No other dream. Told the people in my dream, I'm waking up. Goodbye. See you later. And I wake up and I look over to the right and I'm in my bedroom, just like looking in this room right now. I'm in my room and I get up, do something, or I talk to someone, I give her a change channel on TV, and in my dream, how I realized it wasn't real was it was multi-screen. It had 8 screens on the TV at the same time, and we don't have nothing like that. And since I saw, I was like, that's cool. We got multi-screen. Wait, no, we don't. And so I woke up, but I woke up 4 straight times, and it scared me because every single time I woke up in my room, aware I was dreaming, but wasn't aware that I was still dreaming. I thought I was awake, and that freaked me out because I'm thinking they're getting good. You know, my subconscious, my dream state, where it's getting good and making me believe that I'm really there. Side note: every once in a while, I have continuation dreams too, or I would dream something like a mini series, where it'd be like 5 dreams. I literally wake up 4 times in the night, 3 or 4 times in the night. I get up, use the bathroom. I get up because the TV turned off. I get up because someone rolled next to me, made a lot of noise. I wake up for whatever reason. I wake up and I fall back asleep 10, 15 minutes later, sometimes as long as an hour later. And it would just be like I push pause on the dream and it continue from there, which is very rare too, I've been told. But, anyways, the most recent dream, what happened is it happened last night. Um, I knew it was a dream because I was watching cartoon in the background, and the stuff that was happening in the background was playing out in my dream. And I remember in my dream, I was getting frustrated because I was like, I know this episode. Can we change it? Do you have to go to this place? Do you have to act this way? And I remember one of the characters actually grabbed him and said, "You don't have to go. You can break this thing. We can have a different dream this time." And he's like, "Well, I'm scared." I was like, "No, you don't have to run over there. I said, grab the baseball bat and tag him. Hit him with the baseball bat. That's different." And he's like, "I'm scared. What if it hurts, or what if something doesn't work out?" And do you even have a bat? And I was like, "Yeah, I have a bat right here." And I imagined I had a bat in the closet, so I was able to grab the bat. I mean, I remember conscious thinking, "There's a bat in the closet. I know there's got to be." So I reach over and grab the bat, and I see here, and the guy broke loose and ran off, and the dream continued just like the TV show did. So they went on into the thing and broke out into place, and it's just like ah. So every step of the way in my dream, I'm trying to interfere with the storyline so it doesn't be the exact same story each time, and it was unsuccessful. The storyline went off as the TV show was going along too. But I was aware. I was asleep. But here's the crazy part: when the TV show stopped because Hulu, at the end of an hour, 2 hour, however long it plays, it'll ask you, "Are you still watching?" And when that happens, it pauses everything. It's quiet. So when that happens, I'm asleep, but it clearly my house is getting quiet. My room's getting quiet. I'm laying there and asleep. But my dream, just that part of the story was over. So my brain was going to the next part. And it was weird. It's a weird cartoon. People were breaking out of prison. Is what they're trying to do. And so we broke out of the building. We got out of the building and we're running out outside. And as I'm running away, this is the part that really freaks me out about my dream. One of the guys we thought we already killed runs out and he's perfectly fine. It's like he had blood on his shirt, and it felt like it was an acting scene. Scene's over and the actor gets up off the ground. Looks, "All right, next scene, what are we doing next, guys?" It felt like that because he runs out and he's like, "Hey, hey, real fast before you leave." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" And he goes, "Before you leave, before you take off, can you make sure she has this? Can you give this to her?" And I knew he didn't mean the prison. I knew he meant my dream. And so I'm like, I can't take nothing with me, right? He goes, "Can you try, please, please?" I mean, he's desperate. He's like, "Can you please try to give her this?" He hands me this piece of paper, brown paper, I remember, and it had black writing on it. And I couldn't read the writing. And I'm thinking, like, I can't take this with me. I'm not saying it to him. I already said it to him. Like, I can't take this with me. Like, nothing travels over with me. And he looks at me. He's like, "You gotta try, please. And if not, can you read it and tell her what it says?" And in my mind, I still don't know who her is. I'm like, who is he talking about? I mean, the only thing's been in my mind, the only, everybody knows by now what's been in my mind. And something I'm like, I know he's not saying her because he would just say her. My subconscious knows her. My subconscious knows all the women in my life right now, and it's not saying their name. So why is it saying her? And so This is the weird part where I go back into being naive in my dream. I'm like, okay, sure, but can you make sure you get my laptop and my Game Boy and stuff out of there first? And I know it's silly because somehow my brain went back to dream state that I was not in a dream. And so he's like, sure, come get it, you know. So I go back inside and I grab the laptop. He already handed me the cord when I walk in, and I grab the laptop and I start grabbing my things, and I realize in my hand I don't have the paper no more. And I was like, oh, the paper. He goes, do you have it? You have it? I'm like, he's freaking out, like, do you have it? You have it? I'm like, yeah, hold on. So I dig in my pocket and I pull the paper out again. And this time the paper is white paper, lighter. It's not completely white, but it's like light tan color now. And I can still see the black writing on it, and I still can't read it. And I said, okay, I'll try to do my best. He goes, thank you. That's all I can ask. And I hold everything tight like this, and I literally say, wake up. And I wake up. And I'm awake right now because this is me talking to you right now. And the crazy part about it is obviously, I had nothing in my hand. Um, but why did my brain go there? Why did I think all that stuff? Why I'm clearly no, I can't bring the stuff with me. I still try to grab a few things, but I try to help the guy, but I know I can't bring it with me. B, I knew I was dreaming. I knew I was about to wake up. And C, so did he. That is what I told you. My dreams don't acknowledge that I have this power no more. They didn't want me knowing because they want to be able to trick me into staying asleep, to make me believe that I'm really still asleep. So why did all of a sudden my dreams break character, my subconscious break character and say, no, I know you wait, just take this with you though. I know you know you're dreaming, I know you're dreaming, but can you please take this with you? And I'm like, what is this with you? I have no idea what it is. And so a theory that popped up in my head, what if I enter someone else's dream state? What if for that moment we crossed over? Because I'm aware I'm dreaming. But the way he was acting, he was aware, but he was so desperate to get me to get a message to the real world. What if someone's, and I'm going to look online, this is gonna creep me out if it's true, but what if someone in this area passed away last night? And they wanted me to say goodbye to their loved one or something for them, make sure that, and, or the kids or whoever her is. What if my subconscious all this time has been able to allow me, because I've had so much control of my dream states, some because a lot of people believe that when you go to sleep and you dream that your conscious sometimes leave, or your soul can leave your body and travel to all these wonderful places and stuff. Maybe it crossed over. I know that sounds really weird, but there's a lot of things that we can't explain. I mean, because like for example, if a person dies and they bring them back to life, where's your soul go for that time period? Some people come back completely different people. Some people come back changed. And scientists say, well, it's because your brain lost oxygen. But I mean, we can reanimate a body, but we can't put the soul back in it. But what keeps the soul tethered down now? What keeps the soul in my body right now from leaving? Because I'm awake and I'm alive. When I die, it leaves. But when I come back to life, if you bring me back to life, it's not there anymore. It left already. So maybe there's something more going on. I don't know. I'm gonna check the obituaries in the area. The guy had pretty much facial hair like mine, mustache and beard a little bit. He had black, brownish hair. He's a white guy. He looked like he might be European, Middle Eastern. I don't know, but he was wearing um, monk-like robes, like from that time period of like the kings and knights and stuff. But it's just weird. I mean, my dreams. I told you, like I said, they've stopped acknowledging they were dreams a long time ago. And for someone to know that I'm about to wake up and please take this with you, I don't know what's going on in that dream world. And I know sometimes they say your dreams are just subconscious things, that you need to work with, in real life that you can't work with, that you cannot work with in real life. So your subconscious tries to deal with it while you're asleep and stuff. But I don't know. It's really weird. And again, this one doesn't make me feel like I'm not gonna wake up. This makes me kind of nervous about going back to sleep because I mean I failed. If this is a person, this is gonna be one of my recurring dreams. I failed this person. I don't want I don't want to see his look, when I go back into that dream world. And he's like, "Did you get it to her?" I mean, if I dream that, I'm gonna freak out. Because that person literally asked me, "Did I?" That means they were waiting. That means they're aware that I woke up and came back. So I don't know what's gonna happen. If nothing comes out of it, I probably won't even talk about this again. I probably honestly won't remember tomorrow to talk about it or the day after. But if I go back in and this person says something to me, or they're still there, I'll let you know, boys. But yeah, Daddy ain't crazy. Trust me. It's just weird dreams I have. I've always had odd dreams, and this one, this takes the cake. I mean, they should not be announcing that I'm dreaming. That's another evolution of my dream state. And if someone did die in the area, or someone's in a coma or something in there, and that's creepy. If it's the ability that God gave me, I'll have to embrace it, you know. But I woke up thinking I always thought I was meant for some special grade. I hope this isn't it. I'm being serious. I don't want to be that guy. I see dead people. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to talk to dead people. I don't want to see ghosts or no. That's no cool. I'm trying to get you boys back. That's enough on my plate right now. You know. So, but yeah, I love you guys. I thought that was interesting. I told you some mornings I get up, I don't know what to talk about, but some mornings it just takes over, and I know exactly what I'm talking about. So I haven't decided what I'm gonna name this one yet, but it's a weird one. So I love you guys, and again, I need to find a new hat. I have a feeling I'm gonna be wearing hats often. I don't know. I only have two hats right now. Maybe I'll go buy something else. Visors aren't hats technically, boys. So I've already said that before. So if I'm wearing a visor, it's not the same as wearing a hat. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye bye.